It's just a door, and it looks like there's nothing but just enough space to step into. So it is almost like a porta potty. Right, that's all
I've
it
seen
is.
this movie.
Right, it's just a porta potty, and so but it is of course high tech, and it is in this cleared area behind this fence and things like that. But you know what it is. It means you go in and then it goes down.
Yeah.
Right. So that's not too unusual here on the moon for a laboratory or something like that. So so that is that's where you would go. Now the question is whether you can safely get away with this entire operation. Is there something specific you are concerned with? Like, is it to do with the destination or what the ship is up to? Are there suspicions or concerns that you have?
Well, there's always, I've learned that there's always something suspicious going on, and I've heard things when I've been sitting there in the dining room. They talked about things, and just, I'm just trying to see what's talking, what's real, and what's really going on. Not just things that, you can't know this because it's out of your rank. I want to know, the secrets, the juicy.
Okay. And now this is, of course, mostly about scientific research of materials that have come back from the planets and things, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. So
can we somehow connect this to what Gerard found out about the destiny? So something here going on that is connected to that.
Well, that sort of thing is more my problem. Right, the exterior information. No, that's okay. I like the exterior information and stuff like that. So the deep information of the situation. So that's what you could find out through conflicts. But so okay, so Sandra,
yes.
What would you get your screen presence, which is 2 cards, and this is going to take care of this entire visit. Okay, so effectively, if you fail this conflict, you're going to get caught.
I'm spending fan mail.
And so,
thank you.
Right, and so then also, so that's 2 cards, and you've already used Keith for this, right? His abilities, you've already used Keith, so I'm going to include Keith as a card. Okay.
Okay.
What about your other features?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you doing this as yourself, as Nia, or do you have with a fake grade, so to say, or do you have a fake personality and identity when doing this?
No. She is just using the chip of the. She's just using the chip of the officer for access to the situation.
Okay. So it's just the grade. She's still in person, so to say.
I guess I don't know what you mean, but that's okay. I know.
Yeah, but yeah.
No, Nia is not trying to act as someone else. She's just trying to stay quiet, stay out of sight in her suit. Right. And if someone goes into her, she will be contaminated with something, and that's why she can't take the hood off. Right.
So tell me, there's probably even suits you could wear, protective gear you could wear in there. So tell me what else you would use. Look at your connections and traits and see what else would apply.
Traits, I don't really have. The only thing I've written down is good at hiding.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shouldn't that work?
It should. That's another card right there.
Good thing I wrote it down.
I have one question, though. I mean, I spent fan mail, and that's fine. Could I somehow try to get into the scene? Like,
yes, if you want to be involved because you are there, you will be drawing your own cards against me.
Mm-hmm.
I only draw once. You can put yourself into the situation as well, but you will have your own conflicts that you are trying to resolve.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you said you spent some fan mail on
Sandra.
On Sandra. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see here.
Because I simply like that idea of having being so curious about any secret that will come our way, in case it could be useful for anything.
Well, that reminds me of another character, but we don't need to do that right now. So let's see. So Sandra, currently you're at 5 cards, and one of them is fan mail from Helma. Okay, Helma, are you going to be involved in this conflict? Do you want to do something?
I mean, that depends a little bit on how much time has gone, because I think Sam would sit in that vehicle and go through her groceries and probably realize that there's more in that bag than there should be.
Exactly.
And while time is going, she probably will start to worry, because there's only that little door and nothing else, and
it's getting very lonely out here in the night on the moon. Yeah.
Time is going, and would something have happened to Nia, and what am I going to do about that?
Answer that question. What will you do about that?
I'm having a long dump in there.
Oh.
Wasn't it the porta potty?
Anything you would like me to do?
I'm kind of interested in Helma. What do you think she would do out there making the decision all by herself?
Yeah, I'm curious about that as well.
Oh, great. So she will actually go in there, and the reason for that is that she feels she owes Nia something, quite a lot, actually, and she's really, I mean, like all people who like to make others comfortable, she's really easy worried.
Right. Okay. So in that case, you have 2 cards for yourself. Mm-hmm. And you have any traits that will be involved?
Actually, no.
Okay.
Not right now.
Okay. So
that would depend on the conflict.
Right. Now, if anybody has any fan mail, they can spend it on themselves or on someone else. Are we ready to go?
I will use the fan mail I got from Helma.
Aha. Oh, yeah, no, we know that.
Okay, good.
Right. Yeah. She can't give you fan mail. She gave you a card by spending her fan mail.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Okay.
So it's a little easier if we were all sitting at the table and we would use different counters for these things. It would be obvious. But
yeah.
So then, in that case, it's time to flip some cards. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh goodness.
Shoot.
All right.
How many cards do you flip, Ron?
Oh, I spent 4 budget, so I have 5 cards.
So when you, this is a meta question. When you decide how much you spend, is that the budget for this episode only?
19 is the budget for this episode.
All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you spent 4.
Uh-huh. And so 4 go. Now we have 5 in the audience pool.
He's dealing with me, that's why.
I think he's dealing with us, so he's carried away.
So, let's see.
Uh-oh.
Just want to check on a little bit about multiple people in a conflict. And so, all right. Well, what's kind of at stake here is whether you guys get identified and what's the word I want? Detained for this activity. Okay, so Sandra, here you are with 5 red cards.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
Which means you beat my 4. And so if it was just you, you would have gloriously succeeded in this situation.
Okay.
Damn, I'm getting flashbacks. Yes.
And so there is Helma. Now, what this means is a little bit... I was just checking to see what happens when there is more than one protagonist. If you'll give me just a moment to remind myself about this. When you have one failure and somebody wins and someone loses. And then just to check on the fan mail situation. Sending fan mail. Okay. And just so you know, since the fan mail card came up red, it goes back into my budget. So my budget goes up by 1. Okay. So, but now we need to deal with narration. Sandra, you are the narrator. You have an ace. No one else has an ace. And so that means you are going to take this whole situation by which you succeed in everything that you did, but that you are Nia, that Sam has failed terribly at helping you and may even end up in some kind of trouble. However, you were a champion in this situation. So what happens? Give me the big picture of what happens.
Okay, so the time before
Sam showed up
and was discovered, I found a room full of, where they keep folders. And so I was looking through those, and I found some that were stapled secrets. So I had a look at those, and I saw that there is a secret base on a nearby planet that even the higher ranks don't know about. And it doesn't really specify what's in there, in that base, just that it's there, and that one of the higher ups that's controlling what was it called, this moon base.
This is
Moonville. One of them that is keeping Moonville up is one of them that it has access to.
So you find all sorts of scary, fun, secret information about the scientific.
Yes.
This is all very scientific too. It has to do with specific substances, and you have records of exactly what was collected and why that is of some kind of importance. So,
yes.
Excellent. And then what happens?
And then I hear the alarm going off. Intrusion is in the speakers. So I quickly, try to find my way out of there. Trying to, see what's going on. And I, sneak peek out the door, and I see Sam, in a panic outside. So I pull her in. I was like, "What are you doing?"
I was looking for you. You were away so long.
So
I thought something had happened.
No, I just needed to take care of some stuff. But
I'm sorry.
It's okay. On my way to this room, I saw a good place we could hide until things calm down. So we walk out to the hall, and we go back 2 doors, because I found in that room there was like a hatchet that's been in the floor that was that they were trying to hide. And it was so we go down there and we hide behind this narrow space.